Hi, Internet.
It's me, your boy.
We are a little loopy tonight. But hi, everybody, and welcome to Chronicles and the Tales of the Valiant. As you can see, I've returned to my chronicler outfit. But you can go on to the merch store. The link is going to cycle through the chat and pick up the new Gavel shirt. Hello, my name is Gavel, last name. And really, really excited and was happy to make that shirt. So go and check it out. Also, thank you to Kobold Press for sponsoring this shenanigans and this long form campaign. So go and check out the Kobold Press store. Again, there's going to be a couple other links coming through the chat. If you click those links to go to the Kobold Press store and get anything, it actually supports the channel here. So you should go do that because this game is super fun and it's really, really cool. And that is the sentence and where it ends. Let's introduce our players. Let's start with LB, who's here for the whole time because weather is behaving.
Yay! Hello, everybody. I'm LB Hackabup. I'm playing Gavel. Gavel last name. Who is a level 5 monk human.
Oh man, yeah.
Ooh, man.
Up next, we've got Ian.
Hey everybody, I'm Ian, or your boy Bug on all social media, and I play Merosha, the half-orc fighter. Wee!
We. Up next, we've got Noir, darling.
Hi, I'm Noir, and I'm playing Civil Keys with level 5 Mechanist. Nailed it.
There you go. Nailed it. Out of the park.
Week in a row.
Definitely not going to give you any shit or anything. And then lastly, we have Erin.
Hello, I'm Erin, my laundry, and I am playing the party mom, Mavis. Whoa, Mavis Tires.
No!
I passed the curse on it. Now it's your turn. you gave me shit. Now
Hey everybody, my name is Erin Mavis.
Started with such confidence.
Wow.
Oh my god. Okay. Wow. I am playing Maeris Havenhand, and you're all fucking grounded. Except for Gavel last name. I'm playing Maeris Havenhand, the green halfling cleric.
What is it about the beginning of these streams that is always just the most chaotic bullshit?
Listen,
I'm not talking
I
down
don't
it.
know, man.
I'm all
art.
for it. It's just what the fuck.
Oh, now it's the beginning of the game causing it. When it was me, it was just me doing it. Okay, I see.
I mean, it is. It always is. It's always been you. It's
Oh
always
my
been
God.
you, Noir. Also, for your listening pleasure, for this evening, we are going to be using Fantasy Plus, as made by Monument Studios. So it is an online soundboard that you can share with your players across the internet, so you can have ambient sound, music, that sort of thing playing while you engage in long-form TTRPG campaigns like this. So yeah. So if you're wondering if I have to like click away and sounds get a little weird, it's because I'm actively changing sounds and songs and all that. But when last we left our intrepid heroes, the debate on what to do with Lothorian elf, who had mysteriously appeared before the party, strange teleportation spell. The conflict came to a head as Sybil had informed his father of
tomorrow I'm going to talk about it with Steve
Averin's
about how much money you
existence.
can give, and I'll be able to give you something.
I love you, Erin.
Am I still muted?
No, you're definitely not muted, but that's okay.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Let me
You're
mute myself.
fine.
I'm trying to bribe my kid. Hold on.
You are all good. Do your thing. Trying to bribe my kid. Parenthood.
That was great.
Sybil informed his father of Averin's existence along with the book, and his father, Jasper, had one order, and that was to bring Averin and the book in so that they could be properly dealt with, or else Sybil's friends, along with Sybil himself, would be treated as a traitor to the crown. Sybil returned to the tower in the hopes of convincing Merosha and Maeris to allow this exchange to happen. Gavel was actually on the side of Sybil, creating an interesting and very stressful words are hard conflict that resulted in Sybil and Merosha trading blows while flying through the air. As soldiers pounded on the door of the tower in hopes of apprehending Averin and the fugitives therein, there was a flash of light as Captain, the small golden spirit that has accompanied these adventures since the beginning, touched the book, and every one of them were transported across the sea into the land of Lothorn itself. And as I am giving this recap, we have officially hit 500 followers on Twitch.
We did it!
Thank you guys so much. That's a huge milestone for me personally, so thank you so much.
I'm so proud of you.
Holy shit.
Hey,
Okay.
everybody.
Wow.
Cheers
Thank
to
you.
everybody. Here we go.
Shit. Well, now I feel like I do need to have
500. We can wrap it up and go home.
Yeah, that's our only goal. Thank you, Internet,
Eat the
so
wet.
much for
We did
supporting
it.
and uplifting this channel. This started as me just playing dumb video games because the pandemic was really hard and depressing, and I wanted to be a content creator. And then I found out that there are so many awesome tabletop RPG people that I can just link up with and play and tell amazing stories with. And that was where Cricket Chronicles was born. So seriously, thank you. This means the world to me. And I'm probably going to cry later, but we're not going to do that now. We're going to make our players cry first.
I'm really proud of you. Also, I bribed a child, so it's great.
It's good. You know, we all have things that we're proud of doing. After our heroes arrived in Lothorn, a spirit made itself known to them, and only Merosha was able to hear what they were saying. He who keeps the land, the deity whose domains are nature and spirits, had designated these four heroes, along with Averin, to be the ones to halt something referred to as the end. The book had actually revealed some of its prophecies that the end was coming, and should it consume the land, it would not be long before it consumed everything. After some very, very tense conversation amongst the party members, a somewhat loose truce was called, as they were literally stranded in the Shattered Ridge atop one of its many mountains. And their next goal was to head towards Southfell, a town that was referenced in that tome. In the night, Sybil had maybe levied one more threat or insult at Averin after ensuring that his party members could safely fly down the mountain the next day. Also in the night, Merosha had been visited by an acquaintance of sorts, someone with a malevolent connection to the orc, someone who revealed themselves to be he who lies. And after a brief and tense conversation, he who lies evaporated and disappeared from sight, leaving Merosha to continue his watch. Now, before we pass into the following morning, Merosha, is there anything that you would like to do? Excuse me, I said Merosha. I meant he who pisses. Is there anything that you would like to do?
Thank you for using my official title.
Okay. It's great.
I appreciate it. This is immediately after that moment, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Jesus.
He doesn't exist here.
Yeah, I know. And Merosha kind of just like sits there, still kind of head turned in the direction where they've evaporated. Is there any remnant that's left? Because he still has his sight on. Anything?
Make me a perception check.
Absolutely. I'm going to use 2 luck to bring that to a 19.
Okay. And actually, that brings up a good point that I will introduce after this bit of information. You still have your spirit sight activated, and it's something you're still getting used to seeing the world from through a lens you didn't know existed. And you can see latent spiritual energy pretty much all around you. A lot of it is calming, a lot of it is sort of neutral. But as you look in the direction that he who lies had just been, you recognize this faint little aura that sort of hangs in the air where he just was. And as you look at yourself, you recognize just a hint of that same aura, meaning that he might not be there completely, but you're sensing that there's some deeper connection between the two of you, that he has somehow imprinted himself onto you. Now, as a fun little mechanic, because I was chatting with our beloved Kendo of Kobold Press yesterday, I am going to give my players a new mechanic for luck. If you spend 3 luck, you can alter the story in a slight way. Meaning, if you are going into a town that you know none of you have been in before, if you spend 3 luck, you know an NPC. You share drinks with them, and then they might be able to give you some information. Or, as you're traveling through the wilderness, you can spend 3 luck, and there is a cave that would be perfect for camping out in, and it might save you from any random encounters throughout the night. So, there is an additional use of your luck. It cannot undo what is already canon. So you can't be like, no, he who lies is he who shits. And I know that we're all professionals here. We wouldn't do something like this, but nothing to invalidate something about another character that is at the table. If there is a conversation you guys would like to have about a possible mutual NPC, that is a conversation you can have, but nothing that's going to be like, no, Gavel, your place is dead. Like, let's not venture into that territory. But there you are. I'm going to give you an extra little bit because, God damn it, I like collaborative storytelling and collaborative world building. So there you have it. But Merosha, what do you do with this information?
I just kind of let it. I just kind of sit with it, because it's not just something that I can just brush off. Like, it makes sense now, how they're always connected. It's just annoying. So, yeah, just finish my watch.
Okay. You finish your watch, and because I'm a merciful DM, we'll say that the rest of the night passes without issue, unless anybody would like to do anything in the night, all sneaky like.
No, but Gavel will take the last watch. So
Okay.
as everybody's waking up, they see him. He's making coffee, but the coffee is brewing. But he's writing in a notebook.
Okay. You all awaken one by one to see Gavel writing in a small book with a small campfire with coffee being made. What do you do?
I'm gonna go over and smell the coffee.
It smells a little bitter, but it's, it's campfire coffee. It's better than nothing.
I will put some sugar in it without you looking.
In my coffee?
Yeah. Mother knows best.
I don't eat sugar. goes against my diet.
All right, I'm gonna
I
say,
feel like I'm not gonna
Hey.
notice.
Maris, go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check. Gavel, make me a perception check.
Oh no.
God, I hope this
Goodness.
happens.
Guys keep pushing PvP from all aspects.
12.
Is this PvP?
Hey, I ain't
though?
doing
I got a 1.
Oh fuck!
Jesus.
It's a 2.
Gavel's just like writing and then looks up slightly. What are you doing?
Oh. Nothing. Oh.
Oh god!
What?
Nothing.
Mary starts bouncing off the walls.
Good morning, dear.
Good morning. That's not good for you in the morning, you know that, right?
Oh, it's my medicine.
Oh, well, then I suppose by all means, the doctor knows best.
Averin slowly awakens, still clutching the book, and glares in Sybil's direction to see if Sybil is still asleep.
Oh no, Sybil is awakened. Like when he goes to glare at Sybil, Sybil's already glaring at him.
Morning.
Certainly not a good one.
No, I suppose it's not.
The weather is fair.
Any more barbs you'd like
just-
to throw my way?
Several, actually. Yes.
Hmm.
I was just going to say I've confirmed my theory that wishing for something really hard doesn't make it occur. Because if it did, you would not have woken up.
I would stoop to your level of insults. But I have enough intelligence to know that there are so many other ways for me to fuck your day up.
Well, I suppose that intelligence doesn't come with much ambition. I'm not trying to fuck your day up. I'm just trying to ensure you don't have any more.
Oh shit!
Right, well, there's coffee on, if anybody wants any.
Averin says, "No, thank you," and just rises and walks and goes and like sits on the edge of the cliffside.
Is that coffee?
Yes, help yourself. Oh,
Nice.
no, don't help yourself. Take one cup. There's
Too
just
bad.
enough for
He
everybody.
grabs it. He grabs it and just kind of like.
Okay, LB, my GIF wizard. I need a GIF of Ian doing that little
Gotcha.
dance because that was adorable as fuck.
That was really cute. I need Merosha now with like a tiny little like human-sized cup of tea, like those 8-ounce ones, those pathetically small ones.
Mhm. Oh my god.
I'm fancy too. I watch Bridgerton.
It's Castleton in Fantasy World.
Oh my god.
Season 2 coming soon. Gang gang.
Ayo.
House makes represent. Bang bang.
I'll go over
Stand up, lady, whistle down. Okay,
I'm
that's
gonna
it.
go over to what's his face, Avril, but Averin. Got it. Okay. Going to go over and kind of like pop a squat next to him. You don't drink coffee?
No. I'm sorry, just not really in the mood right now.
Yeah, well, that coffee shit. Anyways, I have some tea in here. Probably I can whip up for you.
And he doesn't say anything, but it's also a wordless like I would accept it if you offered. Sort of silence that follows.
There is like weirdly a warm flask of water in the bag ready to go, and a teacup and a little cheesecloth sack looking tea bag. It's called tea bags.
Wait, hold on.
I couldn't think of the word.
Cheesecloth sack?
Cheesecloth thing.
Okay.
It's a tea bag of tea. um, and I will like set something up for him. Now, this is the only cup I have. Mind the handle; it's broken in two places. Let it simmer. Let it simmer. Don't stop touching it. Let it simmer.
Okay, fine.
Now, first it was Sybil, and now it's you. What negative little thing is happening with the party? What's going on with you?
No, I'm just tired of him. Every word from him is just. I didn't do anything to him.
No, none of us did, dear. But he doesn't know that.
It gets old real quick.
I know. I would say, if you were younger, that if somebody's being mean to you, it means they like you. But I don't think that's what's going on here. I really don't think he likes you.
Yeah, and you suggest that, and Averin's like, what?
But that's not. I've changed as a mother. Okay, I've changed my ways. I don't think that anymore. I truly don't think. I think he does have a problem with you. I don't think it's warranted though. But yeah, I'll be honest. I don't have a whole lot of advice here for you
okay.
on the Sybil front. Sybil's kind of being an asshole to all of us. But I think it's because he is sad about his dad. So maybe just I like you. Gavel, I look over at Gavel, likes
Bed, wed, fed,
something, likes things. Merosha likes you.
It's fucking hot.
Merosha is a wild card though, so maybe don't count on it all the time. But I like you. And what's important, do you like you?
I guess.
There you go. That's really what's most important.
Thanks, Maeris.
Now, let me see a smile. There it is. I see it. Okay, you can touch the tea now. And I just beeline it back.
Is there anything that you guys would like to do while in camp before you set off together?
Yeah. So, yesterday, we got to the mountain, right? Did anybody else have that vision of complete and utter destruction, blistering lands? Looks like a massive fireball went off on this town. Anybody see that too?
No.
I'm gonna take it by your looks that you didn't.
Okay. We're having visions now.
Unfortunately, so when we got on this mountain, I think like when we were trying to refocus sum it up. World-ending big bad. We were brought here to stop said world-ending big bad. I don't know where that's coming from, but apparently the names you know, the he and the she's and the theys who do things.
Hmm.
They expect us to prevent that from happening. Could be something in relation to why you just showed up looking at Avrin. Um, does your people have some world-ending ticking time bomb that we should be aware of, or
Not that I'm aware of, but my master was pretty adamant that I hold on to this book. I don't know if maybe it'll reveal more as we sort of find our next steps. I don't really know.
can I
Who's
see
your
the book?
master again?
Uh,
Good question.
Master Arhu, and he'll say this as he hands the book to Merosha.
Thank you.
He's the court wizard to the Lothorn royal family. Merosha, are you looking for anything specific, or are you just sort of flipping through the pages?
It's kind of flipping through the pages, and he like the book's covering his face, and then he like brings it down and he goes, "I know some of these words."
Really? Like which ones?
Hmm.
You said you knew what the words.
This
What
one,
some of those
it
words?
says the. And I'm hoping like the remnants of my sight can do something. I know it's probably off by now, but I'm hoping there's like a hangover time.
You with your spirit sight,
Yeah.
you can sense something beautiful and also kind of heavy with this book. It has this sort of ethereal glow as you hold it. And it's not that far off from the glow that you see coming off of Captain.
Okay.
But unfortunately, details don't really get revealed.
That's weird. Captain.
He's like in your pocket, like looking up.
Oh, hey. Yeah, I'm gonna scoop him and just put him like on the binding of the book and just kind of hold it steady, and then I watch.
He sort of sits like a puppy. Just
Do something. Do something.
Say please.
Please do something.
he lifts his leg and farts a little bit, and a little like of spirit energy comes out.
This guy's funny. Well, there's
you close it on Captain, you just hear as his form slips out between the pages, no thicker than a page himself, until he like fully fleshes out again.
We learned something. Sorry.
What was your monkey's name again?
I keep forgetting it.
Oh my god.
I want to say it's Elliot, but that's not what it is.
I think it's was it Benji?
Benji.
Benji is like staring daggers at Captain for like that teeny little exchange, that adorable exchange, and Captain just fully and then hops off the book.
Oh shit. Benji. You'll be fine. Stop it. This thing was pointing in a direction, right? Like right before we kind of ended the day the last time. Like it was, or it showed us something.
There was a painting or an image in the book that looked like a mountain that had been carved in two. And as you were looking out on the horizon, there is such a formation near Southfell, which is to your northwest. If you guys have Foundry open, I've got it centered or focused on a map here. You guys have quite a ways to get to Southfell. You guys are towards the bottom of the Shattered Ridge, and I'm pinging where you guys are located. it's gonna be a bit before you can reach Southfell.
Measure in time.
Well, you estimate it's gonna take about 3 or 4 days just to get to Kavamir, which is that next settlement. You can see a small village up against that small lake. So you anticipate 8 days total to get up to Southfell. And that's assuming that the trail down the mountain goes well. Because why wouldn't it?
True. Okay. We obviously have to go in that direction, right? Are we all kind of in agreement?
Yeah.
Okay. We need to find horses or a wagon or something. This is going to take us over a week to get over there.
We could stop at Kavamir. It's not the biggest village, but they should have some supplies for travelers, assuming it's
Right.
still standing.
Sybil did give us the gift of flight.
We don't know that yet.
Well, actually,
I
that's
do.
true. Sybil did
I
not.
do.
Oh, Maeris did.
Oh.
That's right.
That's why Maeris is saying it.
What do you mean?
The gift of what?
Flight. Flight.
What did you do to me while I was sleeping?
Did you do something to me?
No. Just
Sybil is just working on the tweaking the armor, not paying attention to any of them.
Hey.
Sybil.
Yes.
First of all, dude.
Right.
Well, okay then.
Did you do something in our sleep? Maeris says we have the gift of flight.
Look at the bottom of your boots, Gavel. There's a silver disc on each hill.
Why did you give me a heel?
I'm already so tall.
Because a lot of circuitry was involved. I made it as thin as I could.
Okay, good.
Gavel's walking around in stilettos.
His ass looks
They're
great.
wedges.
Oh.
What does it do, Sybil?
Stomp your foot down, hold on tight, and look up.
To what?
The sky, you'll be meeting it if you do so.
I understand looking up. I meant the holding on.
I remember my first time.
Comes back down. Oh, fuck you, Sybil.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
Oh my god, this fucking
Spin
group.
spiral comes down.
I love it. What do you spell out in the sky? Surrender, Dorothy.
It starts off as his name, but then it like scribbles into nonsense because he lost control, and then it's like, I just plant into the ground. Oh,
I don't know where the smoke came from. These use magnetism to achieve lift.
Merosha stands up like it's one of these like brushes himself off. The coffee was very strong.
Oh.
Right. Perhaps we walk
Chocolate
for a bit.
rain.
Wait.
No, we're not going down that road, LB.
No. How'd you know?
It is
How'd you know
not
that
that.
happened to us last night? How'd you know?
Wait, what?
Okay.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh,
We'll
shit.
We'll talk about it on the
That's
break.
fantastic.
Right. Okay. So why don't we walk through a little bit and then we'll try
Get
this
used to
out.
it.
Right.
Yeah. I'm going to kind of hold Gavel's hand for like a second, like let go, because I'm secretly afraid of heights.
Oh.
No one will know.
Party mom didn't go on the roller coasters.
I didn't. I waited with all the backpacks.
No.
But you gotta love those people.
Because someone had to.
Yeah, exactly. No one's taken our stroller. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Merosha's gonna walk by Sybil, like as we're walking in a direction and go. That was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Sybil.
What do you want me to say? What do you want me to do? Smile, laugh? I've got a job to do, and I have 2 people that I care about that are intent on keeping me from doing that job. So
Yeah, but you don't have to be a turd about it the whole time. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out a way to get your dad to be proud of you without having to maim somebody.
I figured spending the night finding a way to help my friends defy gravity was not being a turd about it. Guess I fell short again.
No, I'm just saying, like, so you're kind of being a dick right now. Like, I'm trying to.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm honestly expressing myself. I'll be sure to correct that for next time.
Why are you
Be
flipping
more
it?
amenable.
No, what the fuck is wrong? So, this is me trying to connect with you, and you're messing it up.
Or maybe you're failing.
I will stab you in the mouth.
You're welcome to try. I've made up grades.
Gavel just
Captain.
like comes in and says, "Are we sparring?"
Captain crawls up onto Sybil's shoulder and just sort of like nuzzles into the nape of his neck.
Picks him up. Puts him on Merosha. I've got work to do, so if there's nothing further.
You can be a turd to me all you like. It doesn't bother me. But Captain doesn't deserve that. Now you apologize.
Captain, if my research proves correct, absorbs the feelings, emotions, and tendencies of the people that he's next to. I'm doing him a service, keeping him away from me. Because I don't want him to feel this hate.
You could still apologize.
I could.
All right. Just walks away.
Merosha, one last thing. Don't test me again. The suit before was meant to defend. I've made modifications to be far more lethal.
In an eye, like in a twinkling of an eye, Merosha turns around and he like javelin tosses his trident right at Sybil's feet. Like I'm talking like an inch away from his foot. And he turns around and he goes, Sybil, out of my love for you, I was pulling my punches.
Out of my respect for you, I've leveled the playing field. So now neither of us will have to.
I will turn this.
Do you want to do this now?
Around.
Like, do you want to?
Avrin is going to step in front of Erin is going to step in front of Merosha and just say, please, just can we not anymore? It's fine. Let's just keep moving.
Goes and grabs his trident. We will finish this. He just walks away. And then turns back around and goes, shut up. Shut up.
You know, Gavel, my youngest boys used to be like that.
Okay.
I don't understand why someone would pull punches out of respect.
Jesus Christ. Oh, Gavel, we missed you so much.
Oh, God.
So, I assume you. Now, a quick question about the flight, Noir, that you've gifted everybody.
Mhm.
Is it the spell fly that you are essentially attaching to this disc?
So the way I fly, they can now fly as well. So it's essentially just your your movement now goes up and down as well.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Just for fun, I'm going to need give me acrobatics checks, everybody. And also one additional question. Sybil, did you attach the disc to Averin's boots? Or did you leave him alone?
Yes, I did.
You did. Okay.
No, I did.
Okay. Yes, let me get acrobatics checks from everybody.
I think didn't Averin, though, he was going to put it on his boot and then Averin like threatened him?
Simple put it on his boot first and then whispered the threat, and that's what kicked everything off.
Okay, cool. I got a 16.
And that's a 20.
Nice.
22. Not a nat 20, the dirty 20.
Okay. LB.
Dirty, filthy 20.
I rolled
that
a
20
1.
That's what it did.
So a 6.
You rolled a 1. So there was also one more update just for the channel, specifically for this campaign. So I realized something, and that is that the Chronicle holds the notes about every story that is told on this channel. However, for a long-term game like Tales of the Valiant, giving it a single page doesn't really make much sense. Because if another game starts, then I'm going to have to sort of go back and forth. So I got a second Chronicle specifically for Tales of the Valiant. So
I love it.
We're going to go
We
ahead
have our own Chronicle. And hey,
Chronicle.
the 600 follower can go into a pool to get it donated. That's not true. I don't run nothing.
I don't make the decisions. I don't know. Great if I had my pen. Where did it go? Summon.
Oh, do you add 1s as well as 20s? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Any success or
I rolled a 1 earlier for the
for sneaky.
for the sugar. Yeah.
Ah, got it. Okay. I will.
I'm gonna fuck up my metabolism.
I
I haven't had sugars, non-natural sugars, since I was probably
Listen,
not even when I
every
was
one
I
of
don't know if I've ever had non-natural sugars.
every one of my children has watched Maury Pippins once, and her hit song, "Just a Flask Full of Sucralose."
Flask full of
Yeah, it starred.
I didn't know where we were going with this.
It starred giants, so a flask is like a teaspoon, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and
What exactly did your family die of? Because I'm starting to think I have an idea.
it was ketosis. Diabetic ketosis.
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
A mysterious illness.
My ex-husband Walter Brimley, like it was just really, it was really sad.
You to know that is now what I'm imagining your husband looking like.
Oh my god!
For Brimley.
So, everybody manages to get a hold of their flight, mostly.
I got a 23.
No. Yes. No, yes, you succeed, and you are able to
Oh,
control yourself as you start floating down the mountain. Our beloved Gavel, however, um, not so much. As you take flight, uh, you it's strange. It's a weird weightless feeling that you're still not used to. And your control starts to go a little wonky until as you're all floating down, Gavel like starts veering off uncontrollably deeper into the mountain range. What do you guys do?
Ah,
I give chase.
You give chase? Okay.
Sybil.
So,
All right, I'm also going to give chase.
okay.
Oh, this is gonna be the whole campaign. I can already feel it.
My movement speed is 30, no, it is 40 feet per second right now.
Oh shit!
40 feet per round.
Okay.
Oh,
You careen down the mountain and you completely lose control. As everybody else gives chase and follows suit, Gavel, you end up almost crashing and burning. Actually, I shouldn't say that yet. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 19.
19.
yeah.
You round the corner out of around this large land formation to what looks like a large cave with a small lake sort of nestled just outside the entrance. You manage to tuck and roll as your flight ends, and you land safely. Just as you can hear loud sounds of dragging coming from inside this mammoth cave mouth.
Starts to back away slowly. Whoa, bear. Whoa, bear.
Hey, man.
Not a bear!
As everybody else is rounding the corner, Gavel, you can see two large red eyes slowly open, and you see reptilian slits as they look directly at you.
The vision is based on movement. It's kind of just standing there like this, keeping eye contact with it.
Do we show up by now?
I'd say at this point, you guys are starting to show up. As you guys are coming to join Gavel, make me a perception check.
Okie dokie.
I would like to use one of my hunter features.
Okay.
Blood scent. You know the habits of animals so well that you can hunt and provide your companions with minimal effort. You are also excellent tracker and can tell what type of creature and how many they are from the signs of their passing. If I may, I assume once we get over to Gavel, we can hear and obviously see the eyes because they can see them, yeah?
The perception check was to see if you can spot where this creature is, but the eyes are visible, yes.
Okay.
I rolled
So
a 15.
if I can see the eyes with my feature, would I still need to do a perception check?
Yes. Yeah. Well, no. You would not have to do a perception check if you can see the eyes. That's fine.
Okay.
Just confirm for me the text of that one more time, just because I want to make sure I give the right info.
You know the habits of the animals so well that you can hunt and provide your companions with minimal effort. You are also excellent tracker and can tell what type of creature and how many there were from the signs of their passing.
Okay. You know that there is one of these things, and it is large.
There it is. That's what I was looking for. Am I able to glean from maybe drag marks, shedding, droppings?
For
broken
that, I will
areas?
need a perception check.
Okay.
And Maeris and Sybil, what did you guys get?
A 4.
Okay.
15.
15. With a 4, in the shadow of the cave, you just see those eyes staring at you all now. And you can hear that echoing hiss come from inside the cave. Sybil, you hear a loud rumble as you can hear something inside the cave be dragged.
Sybil
18
is
perception.
wearing.
Okay.
Sybil is wearing a crown, glasses, and a long blue robe with a silver vest and a blue kerchief. And he's gonna tap the glasses and activate Invisivision. I can see invisible creatures and items as if they were visible. I'm also aware of any creature within 30 feet of me, or if any creature within I'm also aware of any creature within 30 feet of you, or if any creature comes within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
Nice.
You activate your vision, and I will give you both the final reveal over what this thing is. Merosha, you can see drag marks that are uniform in a sort of slithery pattern across the gravel beneath your feet. Gravel with an R. You can see there are small bits of this sort of brittle, clear-ish substance. These pieces are quite large, and you realize that is snake skin.
Oh shit! It's shedding.
Sybil, with your invisivision, you can see the outline of a large cobra with a tongue that is sort of darting out. And you can see that it's whatever they call them, the like wing tips, whatever you want to call them, sort of fan out as it slowly starts to continue its approach. What do you guys do? Right
This
now,
shit
it's
make
about
Florida.
45 feet from you guys.
Who's closest?
I'm going to say
To it.
Gavel.
Okay. I would like to quickly cast before anything on Gavel. I just grabbed it. Shield of Faith.
Okay. Tell me what your Shield of Faith looks like.
It is it's a bonus action. I don't know if I could actually do that now. 60 feet, concentration up to 10 minutes. A shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting it a +2 bonus to AC for the duration.
Okay. All right. So Gavel, you feel and can see this little glowing energy around you.
Gavel, don't break eye contact. Make yourself low and small steps backwards. Put your hands down. A cobra opens its hood to intimidate. If you mimic, they will see you as a threat.
Right. This feels weird.
As soon as Gavel gets 10 feet away from me, I'm going to swap places with them.
Okay. You.
I think. Well, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What you got?
I think while they're doing that, Sybil's just gonna go. This is a good testing opportunity. Just slams his knuckles together, and they're going to be coated in electricity. And he's gonna walk
Don't do that.
forward without his armor.
Don't do it! Don't do this!
As you do that, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Kill. Wisdom. Oh, that's not great. 18 total.
As the cobra, large in comparison to you all, looks in your direction, for a moment, you can hear in the back of your mind, kill them. Kill them all. And you recognize that that is not that is not one of your thoughts, at least in this current moment. And the creature just attempted to dominate your mind. At this point, I will need everybody to roll initiative.
I think Sybil's gonna say out loud while looking at the thing, "You can't convince me to do something that I'm already planning."
Oh my god.
This villain arc for Sybil is
I got a 15.
rough.
I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you.
I just,
Yeah, is the mask
like
on when you say that? Or...
He's not wearing his armor on at all.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Maeris got a 15. What did everybody else get?
Oh, 16.
I've got to find where initiative is. 1 second.
10.
Okay.
Kujo, for logistics sakes, and you can like stop me from whatever. Although it's a very large king cobra, are we saying that it still moves in the habits of a regular king cobra? Like it still has?
Yes. And it's at this
Thank you.
point that I can tell you that it is cobra-like,
That's the wrong thing.
but it is in fact a spirit naga. So we've got, it's not just a straight up snake. There's some more stuff to this thing.
So
That just because it's in the
Snake
shadow, you can't
Man!
see all of it.
traditionally this wouldn't work then. Okay.
Sybil, what did you get for your niche?
I'm still trying to find it. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. I believe it's just your dexterity modifier.
You know what? Yeah, I'll just roll dex. Screw it. I was trying not to do that, but
You're good.
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Oh,
1 for several initiatives. Okay. Okay. It is beginning of the turn. It's the Naga's turn. We got a 17. The moment that Sybil speaks those threatening words, the Naga lets out a loud, audible hiss and slithers out quickly towards all of you. As it does, Sybil, you can see its scales are gray with red flecks through them, and its face is vaguely humanoid. And as it slides across the ground, you hear as sparks of lightning start to gather up its tail, and
God.
it rears back and looses a bolt of lightning. I need to know, is anybody immediately behind Sybil? Okay. We're doing Theater of the Mind for this one. I don't have the full battle map, but I just figured mini versus 1. We don't need a battle map for that.
I'd probably be pretty close. I'm like definitely in the back.
Okay.
Yeah, following the story, like if it's Sybil pushed out front, I switch places with Gavel, so I'm behind Sybil and then Gavel's behind me.
Okay. If that is the case, I will need dexterity saving throws from Gavel, Merosha, and Sybil.
$21.
I'm so sorry.
That'll be a
What am I
success.
rolling?
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, dex.
14.
Okay.
14.
16.
You all pass, so you're going to take half of the damage.
And
from
then I'd
the
like to
lightning
use
bolt.
my armor's absorbing ability to take half of that as well.
Okay.
And now I have resistance to lightning.
Jesus. Okay, so half damage was 26 points of lightning damage. I rolled really high on my rolls.
We need to get the hell out of here.
Sybil, you take 13 points of lightning damage as you absorb some of the impact of this lightning bolt, but it arcs from its mouth, and the bolt itself is red. And as it courses through you, you feel, similar to the other spirits you communicated with, you feel pure rage course through you. It is now about 10 feet away from Sybil. With that in mind, Merosha, we come to you.
Is it fixed onto Sybil?
Yes.
I'd like to maneuver behind its hood.
Okay. Yeah, you can fully do that. I also allow flanking rules. So if you flank with an ally, you get advantage on your attack.
This is probably going to be dumb, but I know it'll affect it. I'm going to use my trident to pierce through the right side of its hood.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Oh, 26 to hit.
26 will absolutely hit.
So it's going to be 7, 8, 9, 10 points of damage.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. You stab at one of its, I already forgot the term. Fucking wings.
Hood?
We'll say wings. Hood. Thank you. Jesus. Yeah, you stab right into it and you hear it sort of hiss in pain as it writhes from the open wound.
For my second attack, I would like to bring the trident down to open the hole in the hood.
Okay.
That was not too good. Hold on. 14?
A 14. Unfortunately, as you try to drag down, the Naga moves out of the way and your trident slips out of the wound that you just caused.
The trident's fully out of the wound?
Yes. So you still have it. It's not like you're disarmed or anything.
Okay.
All right. Anything else for your turn? Bonus action?
I can bonus action grapple it. To which I would like to grapple the hole that I made in the hood.
Ooh. Okay. Go ahead and make me an athletics check.
With pleasure.
And Maeris, you are on deck.
19.
19?
Yeah.
You roll to see if it can evade your grapple. It is only a 14. So you reach and sink your hand into one of the holes that you had just made. And as it pulls away, you get dragged along with it.
All right. Just dragging along with it. The intent is to throw it off balance.
He's being like batted around the air like a wind chime.
Yeah.
I love that so much. Okay. Maeris, we come to you.
Okay. I'm going to break concentration.
Okay.
So that will go, Shield of Faith will go away. To cast a guiding bolt.
Okay. Guiding bolt, I don't believe requires concentration. I believe that is a one, like it's an instant effect. You should be able to do that.
So if I cast anything, I could still have concentration on the other thing?
As long as the spell that you are about to cast doesn't also require concentration.
Fuck yeah, then as you were with that Shield of Faith, I'm still going to cast Guiding Bolt. I'm going to do it as a 3rd level.
Nice. Roll that d20.
That is a 18 to hit.
18 will absolutely hit.
Hell yeah. Okay. Roll 66. What is this? What do I put? How do I do the? Is it this roll 66 button? Let's see if it is.
I mean,
I bet you it is. 23 radiant damage.
Fuck. Okay. I have to do math. Got it. Wait.
Okay.
Got it. Okay. Where do you hit the Naga as you fire out this beautiful guiding bolt?
Probably center mass out of like panic. I think I'm just trying. I think I'm just like, I pop out my little halfling self and I'm like, leave us alone! Cast it.
All right. This beautiful bolt of radiant energy collides with its form just as Merosha is trying to hold on for dear life and continue to throw it off balance. But it does writhe in pain. Well
Yeah.
done.
Nice.
All right.
That's it for my turn.
Anything? Okay. All
Yeah, I'm
right.
not going to move.
Got it. Gavel, we come to you.
Vroom. Gavel,
Vroom.
like, cracks his knuckles, and he is going to move into this thing. I've never fought a snake before, but this will be fun. He is going to make 2 attacks because he now has multi-attack.
Awesome.
I rolled a 1. What are you doing? No.
Okay.
You don't get to play anymore.
Calm down. A lot of ones today.
I know. Oh boy. Okay. My second attack. Wait, are we flanking? Well, he's grappled by it. Oh, also, does the spell that was just cast give me advantage?
It does give you advantage. Go ahead and reroll that first one.
First attack. That's a 21.
21 will hit.
Okay, and then the second attack. Is it just the first hit that is at advantage?
Yes.
A guiding bolt? Okay.
Yeah.
So second attack is a 18 to hit.
18 will also hit.
Okay, I will use, let's see, that's plus Shard, tell me what I'm rolling. So that's a 6 for the first bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then the second attack is 4 bludgeoning damage. And then I'm going to spend a key point or a martial point to use stunning strike. So he's going to need to make a Constitution saving throw, DC of 12. Not that strong yet.
I rolled a 16 on the die.
Hey, yo, that's okay. I tried to throat punch it.
It's just trying to figure out where the throat.
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
Still, I mean, that being said, you wail on this thing, and it's if one were to give it a condition that may or may not be in a new version of a system, it would be considered bloodied.
So yeah, it's just a pop, and then he's gonna like come around, like dodging Merosha, like flailing on this thing, to a backhanded like, oh, that's not where the throat is.
As it is, just for narrative purposes, this isn't mechanical, but as you are punching it, it is writhing and sort of weaving through you all as it is really trying to throw Merosha off of its hood. After Gavel, we have Averin.
Oh shit! I forgot they were there.
Yeah, it happens. As this thing writhes, and Sybil, you're watching this thing monstrous right in front of you, thrashing, and you're seeing Merosha almost be thrown against the wall. You hear this, and right past your head, a witch bolt launches directly for the Naga. That will just hit. It is only going to deal, though, 4 points of lightning damage. But you can see this tether that connects between the Naga, and as you turn your head, you see Averin focused on a spell. The lightning-like energy is coming directly from his hands. Maybe you should learn to duck. And Sybil, it is your turn.
Sybil is going to casually walk to the snake with one finger brushed against the witch bolt, just letting the lightning dance against his finger because he has resistance to it. It wouldn't have bothered me anyway. And he's just going to swing.
Oh. God, this villain arc is great.
A 16 to hit.
16 will absolutely hit.
Okie dokie. I wish it did damage at the same time, but you know, we can dare to dream.
Wow. The sass you just
that's
had
rolling attack
at the
again.
system.
I mean, like, you know, so that's gonna be okie dokie. So that's gonna be fine. 15 points of damage on the first one.
Oh shit. It's looking rough.
And Sybil is still out of his armor, but he perfectly mimics Gavel's punching.
Wow.
And his fists are coated with lightning, and he's going to do it again.
Okay. Go for it.
He's not well.
I'm so proud.
And that second one is a crit.
Oh, okay. So,
Just trying to get this.
so the way that I do damage for crits.
God
So what's your normal damage that you roll and then your modifier?
1d6 because I'm using the armor to attack. I have the empowered augmentation, which gives it an additional 1 +1 to damage, and then I use my intelligence modifier as the damage as well.
Okay.
So that's 1d6 plus 5.
Okay. So for natural 20s on attacks, you're going to do your max base damage. So 6 plus your modifier, so it's 11. Now roll a d6 on top of that.
I'm probably messing this up somehow, y'all. I'm still I had to
You're
add
good.
the new attack that he has. It's a 4 on top of that.
Sybil, how do you kill this Naga?
I think the first one is a punch to bring it low, and when it comes low, he just lifts his hands up at the thing's neck and looks directly at Averin and crushes its windpipe, not breaking eye contact.
Merosha, the thrashing of the Naga quickly ceases as Sybil brutally kills this thing. It lies dead at your feet, and the dust settles enough for you to get your bearings.
Like, is it like blown to bits?
No, it's not blown to bits, but it's got now just this hole in its center where its windpipe was, and it's no longer moving.
Sick. There's a central lobe in cobras that holds like a large amount of mucus that can be used for poison. In that central lobe of this, is it poison or is it the hub of their electricity?
It would be poison.
It would be poison. Okay. I take the fangs off of the Naga, and then I take that central hub and I wrap it in like a piece of cloth, and then I just kind of like tuck it away. Let me keep those.
Make me a real quick survival check just to see like the quality with which you extract these pieces. Sick.
I'll start skinning and getting some meat.
Okay. 15. Gavel, go ahead and give me survival check as well. With a 15, you successfully extract the fangs in whole. There's no broken pieces or anything. You know a couple different uses that could go for something like these. But yeah, you extract all 3 pieces without issue. Gavel, what'd you get?
21.
21. Okay. You skin enough of its scales that you feel confident you can make like a suit of armor out of this if you find somebody who can work with the
I'm just
material.
going for meat.
Oh, never mind then.
I'll take the scales. I'll take the scales.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Don't throw them out. Don't throw them out.
Very precise cutting. Very dexterous. With his
All right.
food knife.
You definitely have enough meat to last for the majority of this journey, without question.
Sybil is just going to walk by Avrin before flying back to our camp where we started. But he is gonna give him the old shoulder check and go, magic, that's cute. And just fly away.
I look at him fly away and I go, that's doubling back. We're going the other fuck.
He's got to go
Merosha,
back.
are
He
they
left his
being-
armor up there.
No.
Are they being difficult?
No, it's fine.
All right.
Let's just keep going, shall we? Are you okay? Avrin asks as he looks at Gavel.
Yes. Why?
No, you lost control of the flight and it looked like you hit pretty hard. Just want to make sure you're okay.
It's just another bruise.
Well, you're tougher than me for sure.
Would you like to learn how to fight?
Honestly, no. And that's
Why?
not it's not a I don't mean that as an insult or anything. I just never really wanted to be a part of any violent stuff like this, but I guess can't really choose where life takes you, can you?
Why not?
I hate the idea of it. I showed some magical aptitude when I was a kid, and my parents just thought a great opportunity to have me make a name for myself.
To get out the hood.
Yeah, kind of. And I don't know. I've always wanted to be an artist personally, but that's fine.
Expanding the mind is also important as expanding your body and your skills.
Yeah.
I write poetry myself.
You do?
Hmm?
Oh, do you? Well, that's kind of cool. Do you have any? Have you written anything? I should say recently.
Yes, I wrote one this morning while I was on watch.
Oh, that's what you were doing. You're trying to rhyme.
Mm-hmm. It's very difficult.
Would you mind reading a little? I'm just curious. I mean, we're sort of
Sure.
chilling for a moment.
If you'd like to read it, I can. Here, and he takes out his bag and hands over the pages.
Okay. Where are you? Are you
I've
sending?
DM'd it to you. You don't have to read the whole thing. It's quite long. I was a long watch.
Is it?
I love it. I love it here.
This is Kujo speaking. At some point, I'm gonna forget that LB sent this to me, and I'm gonna read this gold at some point in the future and laugh. Oh my god. It's like, oh, I, it's good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I enjoy it a lot. Got it. The men and women in my corner, yeah, they cheer. Is that? It's like family members?
Oh no, it's my Are you squeamish about sex?
I think I got it. I think I understand where you're going with it now. That's cool. Keep going.
Thank you.
This is really good.
Thank you.
He's got a little bit of a blush in his cheeks, but he hands the book back, and he seems pretty
Everett.
genuine.
Everett,
Yeah,
can you come over here real quick?
yeah, okay. And he sort of, sorry, I'm just gonna check on Merosha. And walks over. Yeah, what's up?
Above table is Sybil still gone?
If that make this better for you, what you're planning, then absolutely. If not, then he'll be landing.
Sybil's still gone.
Gotcha.
So how magically adept are you? Like, if you were to give it a level, like, what would you say?
Oh, I mean, I'm an apprentice. I've only been studying for about a year.
You're more than me. Perfect.
Okay.
So, in my travels, right, ran into some mages that were able to take certain components and separate their innate abilities and imbue other things with said abilities. Now, I'm not really looking for anything crazy, but took a moment to look at these scales here, and they're awfully tough, but they also have a small bit of electric magnetism, if you will. And this conversation between Merosha and Averin, like Averin's gonna realize like this is not like the normal like Boulade.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And I was wondering if you could maybe take some time to either strengthen these scales. I just need 3, and maybe allow them to connect or be imbued into something.
Yeah. And you see there's this moment where he like it's like he sees that shift, but he doesn't acknowledge it, at least not outwardly. Yeah. Yeah.
You take as
My
much time as you need.
yeah. Master Arhu did teach us that sometimes we do find components out in nature, so I do have some skill, and he sets to work rudimentarily, but he does extract the pieces that you would need.
Oh, Averin,
Yeah.
one last thing, and I probably should have asked you this before you started. I'm not putting these on my trident, if that's what you were thinking. I'm going to put them right here. And he points at his chest.
Wait, sorry, just Kujo's confirming your own chest or Averin's chest?
Oh, no, Merosha's own chest.
Got it. Okay.
He's like, and I need them to be as strong as you can, because placing them on my body is going to be extremely painful. So if I'm going to go through that amount of pain, I'd like for it to work.
What? Okay. I hope it's not prying if I ask, but why?
Why is it going to be painful, or why?
No, no. Just the what's your desired outcome?
Just do your best.
Okay.
Thank you.
He sets to work gathering the scales. Maeris, as Merosha and Gavel initially just hack this thing up a little bit, and in that conversation, where do we find you?
I think I am holding Captain,
Mhm.
and I am kind of like coming down from my adrenaline rush of flying still, and I'm going to kind of like point, like guide him towards the snake situation and be like, I feel like you're a good judge of character. Is what we're doing okay? Like, are we good?
We're doing an
Okay.
old chick with Captain.
You So Captain can't speak,
Right.
but he can communicate in similar ways that you've encountered with other spirits. And you get this feeling that's like it's very reminiscent of when you would hear that somebody is bullying one of your children. You get that motherly protection
Yeah.
feeling.
Yeah.
That's the feeling that you sort of intercept as you were talking with Captain.
Yeah, that's perfect. I think what Maeris is feeling right now is, and you guys would see it in a sort of like, she's very demure, very mindful of the situation, where it's almost like she's got this fear that she doesn't want to be a bad mom. Like she doesn't want to let her kids down and do things that like would send her kids on the wrong path. So when she gets that sort of like, you're doing what you can with the situation, then I think I kind of calm down a little bit. And I will go up with my kid's sword and like, the guy's got it, but I'm just gonna swing at like one part that was like a little tendon that was like still kind of connected. And I just like do a swing and have I put Captain back on my shoulder and say, that one looked like you guys were struggling with that one. Okay, I'll be over here.
All right. And Sybil, you fly back.
Sybil is just grabbing up all their things. The armor is there standing up when he gets back there, and he just takes his bedroll and puts it in his bag and puts the backpack on his back, and pushes the armor, and it falls down and breaks into a bunch of straw. Then he just drops down and goes to the rest of the party.
Okay. Everybody has rejoined, and your journey down the mountain continues. For the sake of narrative, I always like having one random encounter in any particular travel scenario. Therefore, you guys make it down the mountain in a few hours' time. Like, you have flight, which has drastically helped. Instead of that being a full day or two, you have made it down to the base in a mere hours.
Gavel is just running. I will say, he's not flying.
Okay.
Do we make it to the edge of the town?
You make it just outside, and you can see that there are some plumes of smoke, but not overbearingly so. It looks like there's some sort of bonfire happening in the center of the town. You can see several flags of the Iadrathe military that are placed around the border of the town. This small village is built into a hill, and it's not large. It's not city-sized by any means. It's not the size of Sevadura or even Holbeck. It is relatively small-sized, but you can spot that several of the individuals you can spot walking the streets are silver spears of the Iadrathe military. Sybil, you see one particular flag. And even though they fight on your side, they are sworn to the Queen's service, you can't help but feel a little bit of a shiver run down your spine. There is an individual amongst the ranks of the military who is called the Devil of the Battlefield. They are unmatched in combat ability, and they command a legion. You recognize in a military camp not far from the town that flag is flown. And that's where we're going to take a quick 10-minute break.
No, I'm in.
No!
So,
Oh my god.
everybody, thank you so much for watching. We hit 500 fucking followers. I'm still freaking out.
Yay!
That means so much to me. But go and get yourself some water, get yourself a snack if you need to, take your medicine if you haven't. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so we can continue these wonderful tales. And there's definitely not going to be...
What?
Noir?
Oh, I was like,
Yes.
what?
Dude, I know. I saw that. and I
How
was like,
long
this is so
have you been sitting on that?
forever.
The
It was
entire time.
there for so long.
God damn it.
glasses.
I
sick.
need a pair of those so that I
Those
can
are
do the
so
anime
sick.
pose everywhere I go. I love that. But yeah, so we'll be back in about 10 minutes. So stick around. Hello, Internet. We have returned. When last we left our party, they had just finished fucking skinning and salvaging some pieces of a Spirit Naga that they had done battle with, and have continued their journey to the outskirts of Kavamir, where they see many small campsites belonging to the Eodrathei military, and one belonging to a very high-ranking member. So, what do you all do with this information? What would you like to do?
You muted.
Merosha looks at the group and he goes, I'm going to look for an apothecary. And then he walks off.
Okay, look both ways before you. Okay.
Okay.
Well, what else are we all going to do? And I'm like trying to like bring everybody together.
We could maybe look
Right.
for transport.
Yes, that's great. Not that your boots aren't wonderful,
I
Sybil,
actually
because
get
they.
really uncomfortable after a while. Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Never mind.
I was talking to all of you. Well, okay. Maybe a snack run?
Okay.
Quick question, Game Master. So the flag that I'm seeing with these silver spears, they're
Yes.
loyal to my father, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Did we all see them or just you?
I mean, they're pretty like easy to spot. Like there are
Okay.
small camps everywhere.
Sybil, how covert are you being in noticing the flags and stuff?
Not very.
Okay. So, snacks, transport, they're both good ideas. Sybil, Gavel, Sybil, any ideas?
Right. Well, there are
Transport.
silver spears here. Could they take us home?
I'd be more than happy to reach out and ask.
You.
It's just gonna start flying.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Sybil
Gavel, last
starts
name.
What?
flying in the direction of the silver spears.
Are we not trying to get home?
No, not by them.
But they would. Why not?
Because Sybil's having a moment, a personal development arc. We have to let him discover himself before he faces his father again. It's Psychology 101, Gavel, please.
I'm sorry, I did not study that.
Averin hides the tome as best he can under his robes and tries to make it look as casual as possible.
Yes, this whole symbol.
Oh shit.
Maybe we should go to a clothing shop, find you something new to wear.
That's a good idea. And he goes to take off the robes and hesitates for a moment.
Don't be ashamed of your body. I'm sure it's fine.
He's absolutely jacked.
It's not it. It's just it's nothing. And he takes the robe, the royal robe off, and just finds like a small bush and folds it nice. Okay. And he sort of buries it just a little bit in the underbrush. And he's wearing like a white dress shirt, like a weird I shouldn't say weird, like a casual vest. So he's got traveler's clothes. It's
Mhm.
just, you grow attached to a particular robe for various reasons, and giving it up is a little bit more difficult than you might think.
Oh, as soon as he walks away from that, I'm taking that and sticking it in my bag.
Okay.
I'll go follow
Um,
Sable. Make sure he doesn't get into any trouble.
Okay.
You and I will
Okay.
get snacks.
Yeah, let's do that. So, first, let's go with Merosha. You walk into town, and
Before,
oh,
I
go ahead.
apologize for interrupting.
No, go ahead.
Before, like the walk into town gets too heavy, Merosha, like, because Benji's on his shoulder, he looks at Benji and he goes, "Go hunting. My pockets are light."
And he immediately takes off, and you see him scurry through the streets. You can see that the air in the village is tense. There are many silver spears walking the streets in various states of armor. Some are walking casually, helmet off at their side. Others are puffing their chest as they walk by some of the citizens of the town. And it doesn't take much. You don't need to roll. You spot several instances where the occupying force is not being the kindest to the citizens of the village. At this point, I will ask for a perception check.
"15."
With a 15, and I leave it to you if you stop at any point to interact with anybody, but you can hear murmurs of conversation. They haven't been seen in days. Do we know how far in they went? Were they able to get inside? You're hearing hushed conversations amongst the townspeople. And in addition, you can hear some of the spears questioning the townspeople. What's inside? Tell us. And you deduce that a small contingent of silver spears went off to investigate something that was near the village and have yet to return.
Sick. Sybil. Noir, remind me what your dad's name is again? It's Jasper, right?
Jasper.
Yeah, Jasper.
I don't know why I
Okay.
said it like that. I'm so
I don't know. I
sorry.
didn't know there was a Y after the J. Jasper.
Jasper.
and his rank again?
General.
Dad.
Oh my God.
General Dad. I'd like to mosey over to one of the silver spears that are not interrogating someone.
Mhm.
That kind of are just like maybe taking post or hitting point. I just walk over to him and go, "Morning.
Morning.
Can I speak to you privately?"
If this is about the card game the other night, I'm going to pay them back. I just, need to gather some funds. You don't need to be all intimidating.
It's exactly about the card game. I just like to have a conversation.
Make me a deception check with advantage. For that
It's not going to be any
sly
better than that, big dog. That's a dirty 20.
dirty 20. All All right. Uh, he kind of looks around, almost making sure like his CO isn't nearby, and through here. And
Okay.
he leads you into one of the broken down buildings. Looks like this was a guard post of some kind before the military showed up. Yes,
Your name?
Brevlin,
Rank?
Captain.
Wonderful to meet you, Captain. uh, Captain, I appreciate it. This is not about the card game, but I appreciate your decorum in reference to this. I am scouting particular information for the General Jasper over in the Adrathane, and I have to keep a very low profile here. If you want to keep your rank, I would appreciate it if you just kindly answer my questions.
Um, yes, sir. Whatever information you need, sir.
Thank you so much. Status report.
The village has exhibited some signs of rebellion. The Lucretius is ensuring that the rebellion is quelled with the iron fist that he is known for. We did send a small troop to go and investigate. There was a temple nearby that we had hoped to perhaps gain entry to, so that we might find anything of use, to bring back to our queen.
How big is your scouting party?
Five. Five of them. But they haven't returned. It's been 3 days.
Any reports on why?
No, nobody's seen them, but we are convinced that there are some rebels that still exist outside the village that are trying to destabilize our hold on Kavamir.
Who's the company commander that sent them out?
Lucretius.
Got it. Beautiful. Any word on the general's son?
The boy?
Step lightly.
I I apologize. No. No word. We don't actively keep tabs.
It is of utter importance that if the general's son is seen spotting, that he is disarmed immediately for his own safety. Can you ensure that your company can do that if seen?
Yes. Has he done something to? Yes, sir. Your orders will be followed.
Thank you so much for that, Captain. Don't worry about your debts. They'll be handled. Just keep this quiet, and you didn't see me.
Understood.
Enjoy your day.
You as well, sir. Okay. You step out, back onto the road.
Before he steps out of the road and the captain leaves the building, his eyes glint green, and he goes, I hope there was a reason for that. And then he steps out into the road.
As you walk out onto the road, and before we shift over to Sybil, unseen by any human or otherwise, leaning against the doorframe, watching you leave, is a vaguely humanoid creature with a deep mottled green skin, and he has a grin on his face. But, Sybil, you take off towards the camp, I assume. Okay. As you approach, several of the silver spears who are positioned nearby immediately look and sort of instinctively take up arms before they realize who it is. The young Kingsman. How are you all the way out here? We didn't realize you were promoted to front linesman. They sort of snicker a little bit.
If only. Through some arcane mishap, I found myself here in need of assistance. And so I figured what better place to turn to for aid than fellow servicemen under our queen. So
Right. Well, it's unfortunate that some sort of magical mishap happened, but I assure you, if you seek passage back, we do have a naval route going between Eaglehold and the Mithril Bastion. It's just a few days' travel up north. I'm sure you'll be fine.
I need to speak. I need to speak with. Who is the top of rank here?
The top rank, the devil of the battlefield, Lucretius Cromwell. Oh, thank you for the raid. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Crit Hit Chronicles. You came at a
Hi, Miri.
wonderful time.
Hello,
Hi,
Papa.
Miri. Love you. Do you ask them who is the commanding
Yes.
is?
I would assume that I knew from looking at the flags.
Got it.
I just
Yes.
I need to speak to the devil of the battlefield.
The two soldiers look. Sybil, we mean no disrespect. Lucretius is in the middle of rest at this time. He's not receiving any reports just yet. May we ask what the particular reason would be?
I've run into a member of our opposition with hands on a rather powerful artifact, a book that contains the words of divinity. I need to have him return to Jasper immediately.
Make me a persuasion check with advantage. Yeah, Mary, about that making good choices part, choices are being made. Whether or not they're good,
They're so good.
So good. So good.
Oh, I rolled a 5.
You rolled a 5?
We can use luck to re-roll, right?
I believe you spend 2 luck and you can re-roll a d20.
How much luck do we start off with?
Yeah, I would say, because you didn't fail your dexterity saving throw, I need to make it a point at the beginning of every session to just give you guys a luck. So we'll say you at least have one luck from the beginning of the session.
I will say we started with 2.
Okay. So you start with 2. Fuck it.
Yeah, because I remember him
when we
giving you
miss
one because of
something,
that
right?
fight.
Because I know I've rolled a 1
Yes.
on something. Would that have given me another one?
Yes.
Cool. I'd like to try out a new mechanic, please.
Okay. So tell me how you are spending your luck to add to the story.
Can the devil of the battlefield overhear the requests that I'm making to see him? Whatever you wanted to have him do with it, that's up to you. I just thought it'd be,
spend your 3 luck.
Mm-hmm.
You hear, "Is that Sybil? Oh, please let the boy in. I need a good laugh anyway." And the soldiers turn. Right this way. They lead you into a very opulent tent. It is a deep red with silver accents, and everything inside is rich. You can see an intimidating set of armor It's sort of matching that motif. Silver and red are your queen's colors, but his armor, the chest piece, looks like a monster with its jaws wide open with red eyes. The pauldrons are huge. The cape that he would adorn just tattered at the bottom. He would look like a monster. And you see, seated at a table with all sorts of maps in front of him, but a goblet in his hand, is a an older, we'll say we'll say he's an older let's say he's an older human. He's got this coif of salt and pepper graying hair that is sort of slicked back, and you see all manner of scars and marks on his face. And his amber eyes look right at you as you enter. The cub has joined the fight. Well, I'm surprised, if I'm being honest.
I'm not gonna say anything. I would just like to spend 1 minute looking at this armor if I could.
Oh. Something you like about my armor, boy? He says as he slowly stands and walks around the table.
I wouldn't say like I can't help but notice that some of the functionality has been sacrificed for aesthetics.
Hmm,
I think your reputation alone should be enough to intimidate your enemies.
sir.
Right. I I've come across
No, you
an enemy.
misunderstand.
Oh,
You will address
yes.
me as sir.
Right. It's only appropriate, sir. Um, sir, I've come across a member of our opposition in possession of a rather powerful artifact that contains the words of the divine. Really, the balance is all off on this. Um, and also I need transport back home, please, sir.
Kneel.
That's a little difficult, and he's gonna lift his cane.
And he just sort of
I can,
stares.
I can bow if that would suit you, sir.
Hmm. Let me understand something. And he says this as he starts slowly circling you like a lion circling its prey. You come to my camp. You stand, well, mostly stand before me.
Huh?
You ask for transport, and you feed me a tall tale about some magical book, and you expect me to accommodate Daddy's boy. And he doesn't have the respect to kneel before his betters.
You're right, sir. I apologize. It's hard, but he gets down on his knee and kneels. Now that we
he claps your shoulder a little extra hard. Oh, I always knew you had a sense of humor, boy. Please get up.
Working on it. It takes a little bit of time.
Hmm.
Oh, it'd probably be easier if I just did this, and then he's just gonna fly, like hover up instead of trying to
Yes.
struggle back to his feet.
Ingenious. So, this book. Tell me all about it.
We encountered a tidal wave that caused mass destruction, and many of our fleet was lost. I looked in this book, and it predicted the tidal wave. I don't know if it was the cause of it, but I do know that. Well, if there is a book of such power, I would prefer it in the hands of our people.
It's a strange thing, this tidal wave, because we actually saw it manifest from these lands. Around the same time that the final assault on the palace of the royal family had come to fruition. The royal family has been slain, boy. The war is over. But yes, strangely enough, the moment that siege ended, a strange pulse was felt by all in this godforsaken land. And I believe it was that pulse that created the tidal wave. But I suppose it's one last insult that this land has for our people.
I don't think the war is over until all of the royals are dead, sir.
They are. They're all.
Are you so certain?
Yes,
Have you heard of the name Averin?
It rings a bell.
He teleported himself among me and my party.
Oh.
He spoke of his master sending him away with this book. If the war is to truly be over, it's complicated, but yes.
Well, my boy, that is a very fine catch.
There are those around him that are misguided, and I would request, petition, beg that they be brought in alive, unharmed.
Done.
Very well. I will return. I will return shortly with them. Thank you.
Of course, boy. Congratulations. You are sure to earn the Queen's favor with such a find.
Is there any way that I might give you and your men a signal once I've rejoined my party?
I'm all ears. What signal do you have in mind?
I need dye, gunpowder, some cloth. Can you take me to your workshop? I could make a flare.
Ever the craftsman. Yes, right this way. And he leads you to a very it's sort of rough and tumble workshop, but it'll have what you need.
Was Gavel waiting outside at
Fuck.
this point? That's all right. No, I'm a companion of Civil's. The little one with the armor.
Yes. One of the guards like, right. Yeah, I suppose Sybil is making friends.
my loserdom has spread across the kingdom. Like everyone knows how much of a dork ass loser I am, and I love it.
It's kind of fucked up, but
I'll
it's
show them. I'll show them.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Yeah. 12.
They look to each other, and one of them kind of looks at the other and says, I think we should just let him pass. Just let him have this one. Yes, he's speaking with Lucretius. Right this way.
When do you get off?
Sundown.
All right. Is it a bar that you all hang out in?
Yes, it's the Blackwater Tavern in town.
Oh, maybe I'll see you there.
Perhaps. And there's a blush in his cheeks as he leads you towards the tent. And we'll say that as Sybil is leaving the tent with Lucretius, you are on the approach at the same time. May I help you?
Sorry, I'm a companion of Sybil's.
Yeah, Sybil, is this one of your number?
Yes. Gavel. Wonderful news. I've secured us transport. I just need to rally everyone together. I'm currently working on a just in case we should all get lost, a means for us to find each other.
All right.
The two of
Gavel's
you.
the worst person
I
to
love it
have
so much.
at this situation.
I love it so
Just
much.
like, oh, okay.
Nothing. Just
Whatever.
makes total sense.
Okay.
Is this your banner?
Yes.
'Tis ferocious.
I appreciate the observation. Being the devil of the battlefield does come with a certain reputation I must keep.
I see. And is that a name that you were given?
Yes. It was not one that I conjured up on my own. It is through
That's understandable.
battle and wartime.
My name is also given.
What is yours?
Gavel.
Right. That was 100% a Kujo goof. I just want to make sure that's clear. Oh my god, I love when Erin laughs like a witch. It's the best. Perfect.
Gavel.
It's not like
Yeah.
that is not the name my parents gave me. It was a name given in combat.
Interesting name.
It's Maurice.
Right. It has to do with the in courts.
I'm
they have
aware
a.
of what a
All
gavel
right.
is. Yes. Anyway.
Someone's just working on building this flare, like not doing great things for my social reputation right now.
What is your weapon of choice? I assume it's not an actual gavel.
No, it's my fist.
Well, we do with what we can.
I'm quite good with my hands.
Oh my god, shut up.
It's good to know. I don't.
I finished.
There's a clear, oh thank God, in his eyes.
Gavel is just straight faced the whole time.
Yep.
It's very hard to read what he's actually talking about.
Yep. Yeah. Sybil, you have your flare. Jesus Christ. I think that was the single most awkward interaction I've had as an NPC with Gavel, and it was the fucking best. Oh, yeah, it won't be the last for sure. But Sybil, you've constructed your flare. What is your plan between the two of you?
I am going to rally the party together.
All right. Well,
And,
we are.
I'm letting the devil know to wait on the signal.
Sounds good. We are going to cut back to Maris as you
Mhm.
walk with Avrin.
So there are so many different varieties of granola. There's the classic honey oat. There's crispy cobalt. It's not made out of cobalt. It's just a fun thing for the kids. There's also peanut butter. But do you have any allergies? Do you have mm,
No, I just sort of I digest food quickly, so it's really
okay.
whatever.
Well, that one takes a little bit to digest, so maybe we won't. Anyways, there's cinnamon.
Love that you're
There's
listing off the kinds of granola to a kid who is aware of how many kinds there are.
Garnola, and yes, I know. And this is as we open up like a trading post or like a general store situation.
Um, hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
Um, you, how do I ask this? You manifested someone next to you when you and Sybil were, um, when things weren't going well, and they looked a little bit like you but younger.
Hmm.
Who? If I'm prying, it's okay. I've always been told I really need to have
It
more
was my
tact. And
son.
oh,
His name's Tarrant, my oldest boy.
oh, how old is he?
Oh, was about your age.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to.
You didn't do anything wrong, dear. Everybody lives and everybody dies. I've come to terms with that. I consider myself lucky because sometimes I can see him now and then.
Um, did he like Kool-Aid?
um, the red kind.
That's my favorite too.
Yeah, that was a little hard to come by, but when Baldur would come home from some kind of journey, he always had some stashed. The powder, the little personal powder packs.
Jake Baldur?
Yeah, Baldur's my husband. Was.
Oh goodness. Um, I remembered there was an adventurer, a traveler going through, was coming through the palace. He was a good singer, wasn't
Yeah. Yes, did you know my.
he? Yeah.
What a small world.
Yeah. No, he was real close with the royal family. He would visit from time to time and just tell stories. He would share some stories of home. I never put it together that you were Maeris.
Did he talk about? I'm sure there was some. I'm quite a curmudgeon when he would come home. I always gave him something to
No,
talk about.
he's he never spoke with any complaints. It was always with he always talked about how much you made him smile.
Yes, well, we were very happy.
I know he thought so.
That's. I would have never thought that I would meet somebody that knew him.
Yeah.
I mean, of course he had friends and everything, but all the way out here. That's it's a nice gift. Thank you.
Well, of course. Um, sorry. And I know you're probably gonna give me that smile and say I didn't do anything. But it's not about what I did. It's more. He was a good man, and your son must have been too. He was a part of your family.
I'd like to think so. I did my best with what I had. The younger ones, they were a bit hit or miss, but I have to love all of my kids, right?
Oh, I guess that is kind of the idea.
I guess that's why. Even though Sybil is going through something, I don't love him less than, or care for him less than I care for you, or Gavel, or Merosha. If anything, I love him a little harder. That might make him mad, but fuck it.
Anyway, it's nice to actually meet you.
Likewise.
Merosha. Also, thank you, chat, for letting me know. Hopefully my microphone isn't doing it too much.
No, it started getting better.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I maneuvered the positioning here. I might have to play around with that.
It's doing
I
it
probably
again,
just have to-
weirdly enough.
Wonder if I have to talk literally directly into the microphone to prevent that. Is that the deal here?
Wiggle the cord.
Yeah, yeah.
Jiggle the cord.
Any better? I'm just gonna talk for a couple more moments and see if it
Oh,
does
it's
it.
going in and out. That's weird. I mean, it's not like
It's
going
not too
out.
bad.
Yeah.
We can make do.
Oh yeah, it's not bad.
All right. Well, I apologize, chat. I will have to look into that. Merosha. Benji comes back with 12 gold pieces and 8 silver
Ooh.
pieces.
Ooh, solid haul. All right, beautiful. Benji climbs back on my shoulder, and did I find that apothecary by now?
Yes, you do see a shop that says Beasel's Apothecary.
Beazles?
Beasel's.
Beazle, sick.
You step inside, and you see a wiry, hunched over man, no older than like 32, 33, with almost goggles on his face. He's got a receding hairline, a very mousy sort of expression.
Hey, welcome to Beazles. How can I help you?
This is a 32-year-old man?
Yeah, I have a deviated septum. I'm sorry, my voice is a little rough.
No, perfectly fine. Beazle, I need a few things.
Okay.
The main thing right now is there anyone in the thing? It's just us, right?
Make perception check.
I'm looking for my friend in this with this perception check. Okay, probably not. It's a 13.
Glance around. See him.
Diesel, I need a salve or a cream that can numb.
Oh, yeah. I definitely have some numbing cream. It's gonna be 3 silver. It's a little jar, though. It's not that much. How much are you looking for?
I need 8 ounces of the strongest version of that you have.
Oh, that's gonna be the basilisk cream then. I'm technically not supposed to be selling it. They say it's a little dangerous because then you're gonna lose feeling for close to a week. But for that, that's gonna be 3 gold pieces.
Perfect.
I will give you 5 if you forget that I was here.
I see what you did there. You're tipping so that I got it. Give me a second. And he,
Oh,
oh yeah,
Bezel, one other
uh,
thing. I heard in this town. Are you familiar with Boulade?
oh, that sugary drink, yeah.
I heard you guys have the green one here. Is that true?
Who told you?
The wind
Yes.
whispers.
Holy shit! I have to hold on.
It's amazing. This is the best bit of any TTRPG I have ever partooken.
Make a persuasion check with advantage. We're gonna have to talk about the one who whispers in between games because I love to flesh that out with you.
Oh no, I just said the wind whispers. It's kind of like, you know,
Wind
I hear
whispers.
things.
I thought you said the one who whispers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it's a 15.
I have a couple packets. Strong stuff, though. You sure you're gonna be able to handle it?
One way to find out.
I'll call it 10 gold. It's very
8.
rare. 8 gold and 5 silver.
Bezel, have you ever seen a baboon go into full ravenous form?
8 gold it is. He'll turn.
And he will produce the jar of the basilisk cream along with 3 packets. And like the packaging is black, but if you hold it to the light, you could see the reflection of the Boulade man, like it's a holographic thing, and the color is green.
Merosha opens the bag.
Damn it. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, God damn it.
Somewhere.
God. 17.
Okay.
You're going to build a
like-
Boulade empire by the end of this.
Your spirit vision almost turns on by itself. Like you will it to relax.
Bezel. Here's 10 gold. This shit
Oh my-
is so good.
You know, they say that there's a, you know, just because make sure it's even exchange, they say that there's a yellow kind.
Yellow.
They said it was only offered to the royal family, though, so it's exceedingly rare now. But if you come across it, you know that you're looking at.
We'll figure something out, Bezel. I appreciate the information. And then I leave.
Oh my God.
I will say it this way.
Benji,
Oh, go ahead.
Benji pulls up because Benji has the money. Benji like just pulls up and just goes.
Well, thank you. Cool. You like pets? No, you don't like pets. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Turns quickly whisks the gold away.
Merosha quickly leaves the apothecary, tucking everything in, but now he's looking for Averin.
Okay. I'll say at this point, our party members are going to regroup. Merosha, you see Averin and Maeris leaving like a supermarket. They've got like bags of different snacks and treats and whatnot.
Beeline.
Okay. Yeah, you approach and hey Merosha.
Hey,
Lunch
hey.
approach.
That's a lot of granola. Hey, I got some stuff that'll be probably fun for later. Question: did you finish that thing?
I've started on it. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I can work on it now.
Yeah, I apologize. My timetable has shortened.
Okay. Maeris, I'm just going to leave this bag here. Can you just,
Oh no, I'll grab the bags. Like I got
oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And as
Like-
he turns, coming up the road, Sybil and Gavel stops a little. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Well,
Oh, I just need to stop by the store, the the, the apothecary, to just see if he has regents. Stop it real quick.
well, we've actually secured transport. But we're gonna have to go quickly. They don't have much in the way of patience with me.
I'm sure they can wait. What, an hour?
Oh, I was hoping we'd spend the
An
night.
hour.
We can spend the night too. Avern's making something. We took a lot of hits from that basilisk, and so he's doing me a favor before whatever it is you have going on.
Okay. Spending
I've
the
heard
night
of a
it is.
tavern.
Boom.
Okay. Cool. Let's just stop it.
Right.
I'll meet up with you guys in town.
All right. You should fondle with your mic before you return.
God damn it.
So, the tavern is called the Blackwater Tavern. It's where the guards hang out. I thought it'd be a good spot for us to be for the evening.
A really good idea. That was
you.
brilliant.
You know what?
Mm.
I will also meet you all there. I'm gonna make sure Avern doesn't get lost. And he looks at Sybil. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
How am I sounding? Any better?
It's the same,
It's
but we
relatively
could
the same.
still kind of understand you. There are just moments where it feels like you're talking underwater.
Are you putting it through any sort of modifiers on your computer?
No.
Do you have
Oh.
do you have something? Do you have your fan on in the background?
Nope.
This is stupid. Did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in?
Yeah, hold on.
That's
Mute it.
never
Mute it.
known.
Check the connection in the back as well. It might have gotten fucked up.
How about now?
Ooh, there it is.
Keep talking.
Perfect.
Keep talking.
This is me gonna continue talking to test the audio. It went back down. Huh?
It's still doing. Just
It's a
don't
little
go
bit-
too quiet.
I will project a little bit more. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. This is how I will DM from now on. Sorry about that, guys. I will figure out what's going on with my microphone at some point. But as you
I'm just gonna take to the sky.
Okay.
With eyes on the apothecary.
All right.
Galva just looks at Maeris.
Just give him time. I'm sure he'll
I'm
come
not-
around.
I'm not worried about him. I just don't know what else to do.
About what?
Well, we have time before sunset where the guards get off.
Shut up.
Amazing.
Now, Gavel. It's a little inappropriate, don't you think?
What?
Oh, you mean off work? Okay.
Well, one then the other.
So, what do you do for fun?
I spar. Train. Right?
Can you... I know we're kind of near an alley, so better time than any. Could you teach me to, I don't know, throw a punch?
Throw
Maybe?
Sure. Yes, absolutely.
I regret this immediately, but I maybe just, play fists.
What do you mean?
Well, I kind of go on your shoulder, on your arm, just like tiny, like that.
Is that what we're starting with?
That's what we're... Yeah, that's about as much as I could take, probably. Just little.
Oh, me hitting you?
Yes.
No, that's all right. I don't need to hit you. I can hit a wall.
Oh. All right. I'm ready.
All right. First, making a fist. You don't want to tuck your thumbs. That will hurt your thumbs. Put them over your second knuckle, or your first knuckle here. All right? When you punch, you need to turn your body into it. And you're going to punch with your shoulder all the way through. Right, okay, a little faster, but the movement is... All right, so elbows out. Okay. Not like it's 45. There you are. All right. Keep your hands are in a good place, all right? And you're going to...
First knuckle.
Right, okay. You're going to turn with your shoulder and push through. I actually punched my screen. My
So immersive. Okay. Mother's wrath.
Ooh. Well, that was better than the first one, so we're getting somewhere.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Don't want to mess with me.
Yeah. And he's like gonna shift your hips a little bit and like make sure you're like not manhandle you, but he's not really being gentle about it.
Yeah. I think something pops back into place. Like, oh, thank you. That's been about 30 years. I was getting kind of used to it. That's weird. Brings me back to high school. All right.
So when you throw this punch, I'm going to shove your shoulder. So just right into hit the wall and try to punch through it. All right.
Okay. Mother's wrath.
So you can like push your shoulder into the wall, so you get a little bit of reverberation. Now, my question for you is, why are you speaking words before you're attacking?
I don't know. I guess I thought it was intimidating. Is it not intimidating?
Well, I suppose it depends on someone's mother, but you are small, so probably more grunting than words.
All right, ready?
More intimidating, I think. All right, hit me in the abs.
What?
Hit me in the abs.
Are you sure? I feel like I'm a bit stronger now. This might actually hurt you.
Go ahead.
Okay.
For this one, make an attack roll just using your strength modifier. So roll your d20 and add your strength.
Let's go.
Okay. I rolled a 6. Okay. 45. Oh, fuck! Gavel last name. Oh, you are washboard. Oh my gosh. We could do laundry on your abs. Oh. I think I'm done now.
All right.
I don't like this anymore.
We'll practice later.
I'll be talking out my problems from now on. It's okay. I'm proud of you.
let me just show you. And he's gonna like pick a point on the wall and just like do a full out punch to it and sort of like crack it, and the mortar
sure.
falls down a little bit. It's all about precision.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Jesus.
Somebody
enough
comes
of
out of
that.
that building. Hey, my wall!
Right, it's the cops.
You know what, Ian? Ian, you're that NPC. Go for it.
Sure. Hey!
My hands are still up too.
He points at Maeris. Are you punching my wall?
Yeah, I'm punching the wall. Yes, that was me.
Looks at the wall, looks at Maeris, and go. We built this wall. It's been here for 87 years. Not a single crack or a flaw.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Grandfather built this
No, tell me
Neither
about
does
your
it.
grandfather.
Oh my! I'm
He was
Gavel
a
walks
stone
away.
worker. He's losing an arm.
I'm gonna walk.
Said that
I'm
this would
gonna
be
pat
the
him on the
last
shoulder as we
standing
walk
pillar
in.
of our family.
Yes,
Jesus.
yes. Oh, tell me. I'm so sorry. It's
Let's
okay.
do a quick fast forward. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Sybil, make me a perception check. Merosha, you're going in with Averin, yes?
Now he's pushing him into the apothecary.
Okay.
1 second. Okay, perception. Doing the perception song. 15.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw some sauce on that and do my inspiration.
Okay.
Okay, so that becomes a 19.
That's enough. With a 19, as you are flying through the air and keeping an eye on the apothecary, you watch Merosha quickly usher Averin inside. How do I sound, by the way? Any better? Cool.
Much better.
I unplugged and replugged in. Great. But as you are above the town, you see many silver spears marching from Lucretius's tent, with him at the front in full armor. And at his side, you see Journey's End, his longsword, the sword that you know has cut down most of your silver warriors. And they are approaching and immediately start fanning out through the town.
I dropped the flare.
So you just confirming, you're setting it off.
I'm setting it off at letting them know to go to the apothecary.
Okay. Merosha, you sneak in with Averin, and Beazle says,
I thought we just did business. Is everything okay? Is it the green Kool-Aid and the way it's not good enough?
Beazle, here. And he like tosses the rest of the satchel of money to him. That's all of yours. I need you to secure that door now.
Okay. And he like immediately sets to work. He's like locks. There's like 3 different locks. There's a bar that he puts down. Averin says, "Oh God, oh God, oh God."
Okay,
oh God.
okay. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. The next few moments are going to be weird and a little bit graphic. But I need you to take this moment. I need you to channel any magical energy because we need to summon someone right now. Do you have an issue with blood?
No, it is a good regent to cast.
Not on you, just seeing it.
Oh, no. Why?
Okay. Start revving your engines. And Merosha takes off his shirt. he asks for the scales.
He presents them, and
GM,
yes,
I would like to activate both Merosha and Average shoes now, please. I think it's to the
You
wall.
can remotely activate them.
Oh my god!
okay.
Merosha. I will need Merosha to make a dexterity saving throw, as will Erin.
Ooh, you can kiss my ass, Noir. That's a 19.
I'm sorry. I love you, buddy.
I'm gonna say that that's gonna succeed. You feel your boots sort of vibrate, and you know that that was the feeling right before you took off, and you quickly kick off the disc as it like embeds itself into the ceiling. Unfortunately, Averin got a 5, and he slams into the ceiling, and he just sort of hangs upside down.
It looks at Averin and it's just like, fuck. Merosha takes his shirt off. He pulls out one of the basilisk tooths, right? That he's already like fashioned with a wire, and well, not the wire, with a piece of string, and he goes, I wish I had more time. And then he starts sewing the scales to his chest.
Okay, I'm gonna need. Oh, okay, I'm gonna need 2 checks from you. The first is a Constitution saving throw to see if you can push through the pain that you are dealing to yourself.
17.
And
Plus
the
5
second,
coming in clutch.
I will need a sleight of hand check to see how
Sleight of hand
pure-
check?
Yes, sleight of hand.
Not so good. 15 flat.
It is agonizing, and the burning sensation you feel with every pierce of that tooth lingers for a couple seconds as you sew them into your form.
Mentally, Merosha's like, he's screaming mentally, but he's like, wow, what was that?
I switched cameras. I'm so sorry. It like took a frame from the last time it was on. Sorry.
That's fine.
It's just a
It's like,
child.
what the hell? That's some horror movie shit.
That was awful. My kid is so scary. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
Merosha's mentally reaching out to He Who Lies. And in his head, he goes, I know pain brings you around. I need a favor.
Almost as if he was there the whole time, you hear a voice, as if he's leaning on your shoulder and speaking right to you. I'm listening.
I don't like being weak. And I definitely don't like somebody who's weaker than me perceiving to be strong. Do what you have to do to make sure that doesn't happen again.
I'm afraid I'm going to need something more specific. You know me, I love the sweet talking. Lay it on thick. Ask specifically what you want.
Sybil's strength is not in that stupid ass armor. It's in his head and he needs to see it. I want to be able to take that away from him.
Well, you're not going to like the price.
I'm sorry, the wind is blowing really hard. Can you say that again?
I said you're not going to like the price that you must pay.
I'm sewing basilisk sails into my fucking chest. How much more do you need? What?
A memory. Just a memory. I think the one of your home will do.
Just one.
Sure.
Merosha closes his eyes. His spirit sight kicks on without him even realizing it. And almost in a flash, just a wave, a legitimate ocean wave, cashes over his face. But in his mind's eye, it's as almost as if it's not third person, it's first person. And you can see a white, sandy beach, calm waves, pushing, pulling. That first person view turns around and there's a gentle face of a woman, and she's smiling down. Now you can kind of figure that this is a child, and she hands him a boat. And that first person perception wades out into the water, almost fumbling, and places that boat in the water. And in the back, you don't see it, but you hear, no matter where you are, as long as you touch the water, I will be holding your hand. And that memory wisps into black smoke that comes from Merosha's eyes and away from his thought.
That'll do. And his hand collides with your chest where the scales are, and you feel intense pain as the scales are no longer sewn. They are a part of you now. What effect would you like this to have?
Being that he
Yeah,
came
what you
from
gonna
that,
do to me?
being that he came from that Naga whose primary form, because Nagas can come in any form. Being that he came from that Naga whose primary form was form of electricity, that's what's being harnessed, and to where Merosha can either push that through his trident, or he can transfer it into another source that can use electricity to disrupt it.
Okay. We will discuss the feature that you have just given Merosha in between sessions. But Gavel and Maeris, as you are having a conversation, as Maeris is having a conversation with this neighbor, Gavel, you see many silver spears on the approach, all armored, all ready for combat. You see Lucretius as one of them, and you see Sybil drop a flare, and you watch as all of their eyes look towards the apothecary. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Fuck.
Oh my
boy.
God. There's math going on.
Oh my God. Oh, it's that meme of the lady
You
with
know
the
what?
math
Yeah.
symbols.
You know what? Because I'm curious, and because I feel like this will be a better cliffhanger, Gavel, make me an insight check.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. I mean, I guess.
Okay.
Boulay.
Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Nice.
With a dirty 20, you can deduce that Sybil is handing over Averin, but these soldiers are not marching to capture. They are marching to kill.
Fuck.
And that is actually where we'll end tonight's
Oh,
session.
God. Oh.
Oh, man. Thank you all for putting up with my audio problems. Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, you motherfuckers, you split up again. It's fine.
You don't want to mess with me. Give it the old one, too.
Oh, my God. That was adorable. Before we wrap tonight, just a quick note. I will get my microphone figured out. if there's one thing
It
that
sounds
I
good
want
now.
to make sure. Well, of course it does now, but
Right.
fuckers. But before we wrap up tonight, let's reintroduce our party, where we might find you, and gloat about how amazing you guys are. So let's start with this time we're going to start with Erin.
Hey, my name is Erin My Laundry. You could find me on my channel in about 5 minutes because I'm going to stream. I play spooky horror stuff and cozy games, and also I'm the founder of the TTRPG Collective. Right now, it's our 1-year birthday, so we're playing games, or everyone's playing games all week, and I'm plugging them. So yeah, I love our little family. And you could also find me on Ain't Got Crit on Saturday for Philly by Night's return with Anarch 2. And that's it.
Wonderful. Noir.
Hello, everybody. I'm Noir. I played Sybil. We both go by he, they, but I don't send silver spears after my friends. You can find me all over the internet as the Noir Enigma. That's Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and also my website, thenoirenigma.com or Noirville, whichever one you prefer. Noirville, our shooting schedule has gone out, so you should be on the lookout for a ton of content coming out very soon. Speaking of content coming out soon, I've got 2 games happening for the Make a Wish Roll for Wishes charity event. You'll be able to find all the latest information on that on all of my socials. Other than that, I'm saying it here first, and I'm gonna hold myself accountable. Next week, I will be streaming every day at 10 a.m. morning streams. We're gonna be doing some dating sim games, so be sure
Nice.
to check that out as well.
Love it.
There's one in particular called 5 Dates. There's a character named Paige, and she will love me. She just doesn't know it yet. She will love me.
Oh, that's not creepy or anything. It's fine.
Not at all.
Why?
So,
How'd you love me, Paige?
oh, hey, Ian, where can we find you?
Hey, well, obviously you can find me here next Friday. Like acting a plum fool.
Thursday.
You said Friday.
It's jeez, the days are running together.
Oh, honey.
Yeah, next week Thursday. LB said Thursday, and I'm like, no, it's Friday. But yeah, hey, I'm Ian, or your boy Big on all social media. If you want to know what I'm doing next, definitely follow me on Twitter. Of course, I will be here with these lovely people as always on Thursday, and of course on Wednesday over on Folk and Myth and their long form Eastera game. And yeah, got a couple other things popping up. So yeah, just hit up the Twitter. And if you don't like my face but don't mind hearing my voice, go to the Fang Gang podcast on all of your podcast streaming platforms to hear their end of their San Diego by Night as we go into Curse of Strahd. So
Shit. Love it. And LB, my darling.
Hello, I'm LB Hackamup. You can find me at LB Hackamup on Instagram and Twitter. I'm on Hack Recklessly on Twitch and YouTube and Spotify. If you like Monster of the Week podcast, one starring the wonderful Kujo, you can check out our Spotify for that. There's many a tale on there, very well done, if I do say so myself. But you can find me next tomorrow night. We're playing Layers of Fear. It's our October Stream Fest. We always dress up for October, and tomorrow we will have a theme. I don't know what it is yet, but we'll figure it out.
That's my favorite game, by the way.
Oh, we're playing the new one, which is like a
Oh,
mashup
yeah.
of all of them. And later in the month, we will be playing the new Silent Hill that's being remastered. And I've never played Silent Hill before, but Pyramid Daddy fucked me up. So check out those things. I'll be live on Sunday doing something. No D&D for a couple weeks, but we'll be back soon with our level 16 campaign. The end of that is going to be epic. They wanted a endgame style fight, and boy, are they gonna get it. I'm still planning it. It's gonna be great. That's me.
Love it. And I am Kujo. I have been your chronicler for this evening. Again, thank you for being patient with my microphone. If there's one thing that drives me nuts, it's always audio issues. There's always audio problems, but it's fine. sincerely, thank you for helping me get to 500 followers on Twitch. I started this channel as a means of pursuing content creation. I'm a big fan of Game Grumps and Markiplier and all them, and I decided to try my hand at it. And it went nowhere for a long time until I was persuaded to start Crit Hit Chronicles, and it has been life-changing, and I'm so thankful for everybody in this party because they make me laugh and they make me smile, specifically when I need it most. So, thank you to my players. I love you guys so much. Anyway, you can find me again on Sunday night for Whispers of Sarah, episode 2. It is our horror Kids on Bikes campaign that we're going to be doing for the next few weeks. In the meantime, you can also find me on Wednesday nights with Nerd Immersion playing D&D 2024. And if you see me at PAX U, come up and say hi. I'd love to sit and chat and have a conversation. We can talk about, I don't know, anime or video games or something. But you can find me all over as Kujo Plays Games or as Critic Chronicles, unless it's Twitter, in which it's Critic Chron, because character limits are a thing. But thank you so much. We love you. We appreciate you. And we're going to get a raid going for Captain Robert. They are playing some D&D. And yeah, we will see you next week. Bye, everybody.